It says that OBS lost connection, but that's not true. Who knows? Anyway, I just heard that Discord notification is on, so there will be new people here pretty soon. This is an pretty spontaneous, unannounced stream. I just want to build a bit and explore my world. It almost looks like a normal rabbit. Do we have a rabbit somewhere here? Rabbit. No, no rabbit. Okay. Who knows? So anyway, so my plan for today is just have some fun. I want to build a bit on
Good
my...
morning.
Morning.
Laughing face.
I'm just going to build some stuff on my desert temple, and then I want to explore the world. The game window was actually a bit strange right now. It shows a black window on my desktop. I don't know how it looks. Ah, okay, that's a bit unfortunate, because Twitch doesn't see anything. So I just have to restart the game right now, because I can't stream a black stream on Twitch. Ah, wouldn't be nice. Finally weekend! Ah, now it looks nice. That's way better. So Twitch can see something. And YouTube can see something, that's okay.
Hashtag black streams matter.
So, chat works, cyubeVR works. Now let's have some fun. Vroom, vroom. I actually like how these tunnels worked out in the end. Now that we can use the fences to actually have some handguard railings, maybe I should place them here so that I can't fall down anymore. Oh, this looks nice. This looks a bit like the appendix of our castle that we have in my hometown. There's a little tower that was built after the castle was finished, and it almost looks a bit like this. Like this is the castle wall, then you have the additional tower there. Nice. There's a deer in a cave. For exploration, I set my aim in this direction because there's still plenty of undiscovered land there. I just saw this the last time I was building on my temple. So today will be this direction then. But first I have to do some work. I'm just too lazy to make this in a let's play, because it can probably fill another 20 episodes. And as long as I'm in the desert, I have to turn off the bloom. Otherwise I can't see anything. Oh. Ah, I'm already good to go. Well then, let's go. Stop. Oh. So. So, okay. Now we can start. Today someone on Steam asked why the new VR MMORPG cyubeVR is so hyped. And someone said that almost all VR games are just tech demos, so any normal VR game would actually be hyped. I couldn't disagree more, because nowadays we do have a lot of VR games that are not just tech demos. Best examples would be, well, cyubeVR. Blade and Sorcery is also not just a tech demo. It's not really a nice game, but it's definitely not a tech demo. Then we have stuff like Master Bladesmith, which is also really nice and refined. Townsman VR is okay. And even stuff like Thief Simulator VR. They are all not just some tech demos, they are really nice games. What I noticed is that some people, even on Reddit, are still from the early 2016 when VR just started again. And
I would say Zenith is action RPG life simulator chat room grinning face.
Not really. It's actually pretty nice. The idea that you have to make hand gestures for casting spells is pretty nice, and it works really good. And for the swordman, you have to slash in different ways. It feels really nice, so at least the feeling you get is okay. And it feels a bit better than VR chat. That's what I actually wanted to say with this. They will announce a third class. A third class for cyubeVR pretty soon. After the first release. At least this game has some really nice potential. And thanks to my new job, I actually have the time to play Zenith quite a lot. Actually, I played VR every day since December. It just feels nice to finally have the time to play the stuff you like and to actually have a hobby. So. Oh. I don't know if you can see all the weird graphical glitches that I have today. It's really strange. CPU is pretty much normal. Who knows what's happening? It wasn't like this this morning when I recorded, so it's just some strange occurrence. Maybe my headset just wants to have weekend as well. This week was actually pretty stressful at work. I was the only printer at work, so I was in the nice position to operate 3 different printing machines at the same time, which is not really a nice thing, but it worked somehow. Come on. Thought so. Come here. So, and you too. So. So let's see if I can at least finish the roof today, so that I have a bit more time to go on exploration. I still have 57% charge on my controllers, so this should me at least give 4 hours. Today I had a little package in my mail. Some friends of mine actually sent me some chocolate because they saw some new Rittersport chocolate assortment and they had to think about me, so they just sent me some chocolate today. It's really nice.
Was there a build height restriction in cyubeVR? Before I start my way too big building operation.
The world height limit is 800 blocks. So you usually start at about 300 to 400 blocks, so you can at least build 400 blocks high. You can craft a compass, and there is a little... Wait, you were on YouTube? Yes. There's a little arrow here that goes from 0 to 800. So this is 400. So right now I'm about 250 blocks above 0. So I could actually build for 500 blocks high. A block is half a meter, so that makes 800 blocks 400 meters. So it's actually pretty tall. So you can build really big stuff, like a real size Empire State Building or the Eiffel Tower. So yeah, not really that much height restrictions. Actually, this island there is at the height of 800. I can go there. It will just take a while. So right now I'm at 300 blocks. So now we are halfway, 400 blocks. And as you can see, even if you're building 400 blocks from the ground, you're still pretty much about like 100 blocks above normal ground. So you can build pretty high stuff. If you go all the way up, then you can actually see the edge of my world. I have a few distance of 350, so a bit more than 5 kilometers in length that I can see. Okay, let's say that's 750 blocks. You see, it's really, really high up. Birdie! I still have a lot of exploration to do to discover all of my land here. I explored a lot in this direction, so that's fine. There's fine. In between is a lot undiscovered. Here is almost nothing. And I was planning to go in this direction today, because I just have to finish this huge desert. Actually, this is a desert connected there, going all the way here, over there. So technically it's all one huge desert, or at least one huge body of sand. Actually, the YouTuber Ben Hammer Plays built a real size Gizeh pyramid. So Yeah.
It's amazing to see how well this game runs and still looks so good.
Yeah, that's actually something that's really surprising, because the view distance normally for 100 or 200 chunks is really stable and super awesome for almost every system. And I just increased it a bit more because I have a bit more power in my system, and it's just so smooth. If you're using a low-end PC, then it can take a while to generate the land, but overall the view distance doesn't make that much of an impact. It's not like
My PC couldn't even start up the game, lol.
Oh, sorry to hear that. I didn't want to talk bad about your PC. Then you maybe had a pretty old CPU without this AVX something codec to play the video files or the world generation or something. I don't know. I have no wisdom at all. I'm just a stupid player. I don't know anything about coding or programming. So. Looks pretty nice already. So. I can't wait to see how this temple will look once it's finished. Because I'm not really that good at building stuff.
Yeah, my CPU and RAM are lacking. I have an MSI 970 graphics card, so I'm good on that.
What? Did they fall down? Oh. I just lost my crystals. Man, that's not good. Well, now it's not really that bad anymore, but still.
I need to see how far I can push my 3070 Ti.
The 3070 Ti does have 12 GB of VRAM, or was it also 24?
I want to play. I have the Quest, but I have the only graphics card that isn't supported, the 1650.
Ah, the one with the 6 GB, no, the 3 GB VRAM, right?
Actually found the game because of your channel.
Oh! Nice. That's actually pretty rare. Because most of the people find cyubeVR thanks to Happy's video. But yeah, even before that, I was at least able to get 50 people into the game's Discord, so I feel like I accomplished some PR work. So there's a block. But my crystals
3070 Ti has 8 gigs and same found the game from your videos.
Ah. Oh, nice. Well, actually it makes sense, otherwise he wouldn't watch my stream right now, I guess. Okay, let's see. Ha! Knew it! Ha! Ha ha ha! Look at my giant crystals. Oh, they are so huge. I need to update the light sources here. Ah, it doesn't work. Okay. So let's go up. Ah! So. So, let's go here. No. So. I guess you're... Oh, I'm pretty sure that... Oh, no, stay here. Okay, let's make this a bit bigger. So you probably just watched my English Let's Plays. So I think you probably never saw my German world. Maybe I can show you around if you want to. My German world is a bit older than my English one. Because I started with an English Let's Play and then switched to German. And yeah, a lot of stuff happened in this world. For example, those mountains there, they are actually not intended, they are a glitch. Because I once destroyed this world, more or less. And the developer was so kind to fix the world for me so that I can still play in it. And those mountains are the result of my stupidity back then. So I keep those mountains as they are to remind me of the mistakes that I made in the past. So. So this here will become a desert temple. I guess you can see this already. And yeah, I just want to finish the roof today. And then I'm going to explore the world a bit. Especially in this direction. do I still have enough stone? Yes, I do have enough stone. Nice. That didn't work. That didn't work. Ah, here it is. So. Actually, today we had slight snowfall. So we actually had some snow coming down. There were some pretty big snowflakes, but it was still too warm for the snow to pile up. There was some snow on the ground, but it was not really anything nice. The whole day over it was sunny, and now it just started to snow a little bit, not really much. And I don't think that it will pile up till tomorrow. Tomorrow I will stream Arizona Sunshine together with Ben Hammer and maybe with Dave. And maybe someone else, who knows? Maybe someone wants to join. So if you're interested in Arizona Sunshine, you can also visit me tomorrow. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! So, now.
I can send you snow from here in Finland. We have plenty. Slightly smiling face.
Oops. Here. Oh. Why is there a part of the edge missing? Huh. Strange. So. Oh, nice.
Is this like a creative mode?
Not really. It's so in this game there is no creative mode or survival mode. It's just always the same. To compare it with Minecraft, it's something like the earliest survival mode.
Chibi.
Hey there, mermaid. How are you?
Gotcha LOL.
Actually, there is a health system in the game, so you can actually take fall damage, but I'm pretty clumsy and I tend to fall into holes quite a lot.
Just laid down in bed and saw you were on LUL.
And yeah, because I fall a lot down in holes, I disabled the fall damage. Once we have enemies to fight, then I will enable the health again, because then it's pretty much required. Being in bed and watching...
Those pesky holes will get you.
Yeah. Well, lying in bed and watching cyubeVR streams is actually a really bad idea. Because every time
This
I do
game
this...
feels like early Minecraft, where I didn't know anything and the game felt new. I can't game Minecraft anymore cause it's so boring and I already know everything before it even comes out.
I played Minecraft since... Oh, wait, let me rethink what I wanted to say. Yeah. I played Minecraft since the early alpha 0.9.
Why can't you watch cyube in bed?
Ah, yeah. Because every time I watch Banhammer play, I'm just sitting on my sofa and I get really sleepy. And I often fall asleep while watching him, so yeah, watching something like cyubeVR in bed is actually a good way to fall asleep. So if you have sleep problems, then please watch cyubeVR videos. Oh, Mermaid, look at my huge crystals. I have to compensate something, so I got some bigger ones.
Ha ha ha.
Come on.
What? How are they so big?
Ah, my chat is not loading. So give me a second. I'm going to hang myself now, so please don't be too freaked out. I'll be back in about 12 seconds.
Is it perspective? In VR all is huge. Who needs drugs when you have this fun trip, haha?
No, I'm actually... that's... Oh, come on. So. So, okay, now. This is actually a bug, because you can see it, the small crystals are attached to the big ones. Earlier I was standing on the edge there, put the crystals down and they just disappeared. That's something that sometimes happens. Maybe it has something to do with my 23 gigabyte huge world. And yeah, when the crystals disappear in the desert, you just have to dig them out and then you get huge crystals. And once you use them, they get small again, so it's just a visual bug. So, and for Soul Mist, not everything in VR is big. Jump into a VR chat lobby and you will find a lot of really tiny avatars running around. Oops. And even here in cyubeVR, the blocks are not really that big. They are just half a meter, so they actually feel really normal. The only thing that is really big and strange is actually Minecraft, because Minecraft blocks are a meter by a meter, so they are by nature bigger. This doesn't look so bad on flat screen, but in VR you notice the difference. But other than this, normally everything in VR should be as big as normal stuff. As long as you have your VR setup configured right.
I've never seen blocks like this in real life.
Well, in real life we have sandstone blocks which are 20 meter by 20 meter. The blocks I'm using now are actually custom blocks, and they are actually the top of a pillar. And half a meter block is actually not really that uncommon.
I downloaded those too.
Yeah, they're actually pretty nice. Semgedem can make really awesome custom blocks.
I think I have almost all of them added.
Yeah. Right now I have about 234 installed, and there are 261 in the community.
Is it just me and Mermaid? Oh. I have about the same amount.
I can't wait for the mod loader to be finished so
I
that
moved
we
to
can...
Twitch chat, laughing face.
I'm using the Restream bot for the first time in 4 months, and it doesn't want to work. Why did you move to Twitch? Twitch does have the...
I'm excited for actual mods,
yeah,
laughing face.
The less good quality, let's call it like this. Yeah. Mods will be pretty interesting. So. I'm too stupid to make mods myself, but at least I can give some suggestions for the modders, and I can actually play them, so that's all I can do.
I'm watching on my laptop in bed without my glasses.
Ah.
What quality? LUL. I moved to Twitch so I could follow your channel, laughing face.
Actually I hate Twitch and I don't really care about Twitch. So yeah, thanks for the follow anyway, but I don't have any stream elements and notifications and this stuff. It's just a lot of work for nothing. Because I don't stream that often, so I don't really care that much about streaming. And I just don't like the fact that I can't stream in 1440p. On Twitch I can only stream in 1080p. And as long as I'm not affiliated, my viewers can't even change the resolution. Hey. Okay, that's interesting.
I'm not affiliate, but people can choose a resolution?
They can now, because 3 years ago they couldn't. That's why a lot of early Twitch streamers only streamed in a really strange 960 by something about 700p stuff.
Yeah, I'm currently moving to YouTube. I'm an affiliate streamer in Twitch, but the current state of Twitch is bad and it's getting worse, so that's why I'm moving.
I think YouTube actually got really good with streaming lately. There are a lot of stuff that streamers can get, like memberships, super chats, tips and stuff like this. So YouTube is actually trying to imitate Twitch, and it does a pretty okay-ish job. For me, it's actually really the resolution, and yeah, I'm not really the streamer, but more the video creator, so for me it's actually not really a big deal to stay on YouTube. And I think thanks to all of the VTubers that stream exclusively on YouTube, YouTube also got a pretty nice cash from them, so they are actually trying to increase their market share when it comes to streaming.
I only use YouTube to archive my VODs LUL.
That's what most Twitch streamers do. I don't have to archive anything, it stays on YouTube for as long as my channel is active. So for example, you could watch my Christmas stream from 2 years ago if you want. That wouldn't be possible on Twitch. So where is the last crystal? Where is it? So. So. How did the monitor lizard get up there? Or is it just one block here? Ah, okay. That's just one block, so that's okay.
Do you ever do German streams? Or just English ones?
For streams, I usually do only English ones. Because most of my followers can speak English, so yeah, I don't want to exclude all the English-speaking people on my channel, so I'm usually streaming on English. Sometimes I stream German. For example, if I'm playing Phasmophobia with my brother, then it's a German stream. But other than this, it's mostly English.
How's the desert ocean going?
I did pretty well. Right now, Benhammer has the world, and then it should go over to Mermaid. So, yeah. I think the next time or the...
I have played Phasmo in German before LUL.
Well, you can actually understand German, but most
man
people
sent it
can't.
to me. I've started building already.
Oh, nice. I'm interested to see what you built. You know, that's what was my intention in the first place. I just wanted to have a world where everyone can build some small little things, and overall it looks really nice. It's the same with just your average multiplayer game where everyone is building for himself on a server, and we do the same thing but without a server. And Koi actually did made a really nice spawn point, or at least I assume that it was Koi, because it wasn't me and it wasn't Ben, so it all falls down to Koi. The idea with the...
I've chosen your ocean as what I wake up to every morning in the world, but higher up.
I can't wait to see the pirate ship in the ocean once someone actually make a ship.
For mermaid reasons.
Let's try this way. Okay, I can grab this one. Come here.
Alright, it's official. Y'all build a ship, I sink it and drown the sailors.
I think I broke my crystals. Not... Ah. So, wait. I can do it like this. So. Should be better this way. Oh, I actually finished the roof part faster than I thought I would. Nice. Here, so. So. Okay, so done. Done. Everything's done? Yes. Nice. So. Then I would say, let's go on an adventure. I don't think that I need flowers. Would I need flowers? I still have about 100 green dye, and those are pretty close, so maybe not. If I come across some blue flowers, I will take them. Yeah, but I think I have plenty of green. And they are pretty close, so I can gather them when I need them. So let's go there. There will be a day when I have covered all of my view distance. Because if I go high up, I can still see the edge of my world. When I was recording my video about the view distance, I actually noticed that I still have a lot of ground to cover. So let's go up a bit more. Because my first priority was to cover only the land that I can see from my starting point. So I settled with just getting the mountain range. And now I just want to have as much visible as possible. And once I finished with the 350 view distance, I can switch over to 400 and start discovering again. It's still pretty impressive how the transgression between grass and desert is there. Looks pretty natural. So let's go. Flying made exploring so much easier because before I used the bucket, I always had to work on my 2 feet, and it just took forever. Because now I can just fly in a straight line without going up or down, and this saves a lot of time. And from higher up you can actually spot some really nice landmarks. So, and it's still technically all one big desert. It's all connected. There's some unexplored world. I just have to point with both eyes. Because YouTube gets what I see from my right eye, and Twitch get my left eye. So yeah, when I point at something, I have to switch the angle a bit sometimes. We already traveled pretty far. On this green spot there was actually my starting point. And when I started in this world, I moved from there, over there, walked around the whole mountain, built my house, and then I searched for the desert for almost an hour, and then I circled around the whole desert, the whole mountain range there to find the desert. And now with the higher view distance, everything looks so close, even though it's not. For example, this mountain there is about 3 kilometers away from me, so walking there takes more than 10 minutes.
Dang.
Look, I can fly freestyle. I'm Superman. Now it works. So. Actually, I wanted to try something. Okay. Good. Okay, that's it. That was a quick try. I wanted to see if I can place 2 blocks in mid-air, because you normally can't place a block in air. When you place a block, it has to be near an already existing block. And I was just testing if having 2 blocks beside each other, if they could actually qualify as already existing. So I'm going to close this spot there, and then we will go this way. Thanks to the latest beta update, the birds don't flicker anymore. And the less birds are actually pretty nice. So I can already see that the desert will end there. I just noticed that... here, this is actually something really awesome. As you can see, there is actually not a straight line between the grassland and the desert, but it's actually curved. And there you can see the curve really nice. Hill Desert. It's really hard for me if anyone is complaining that he can't find a desert. I mean, look. Everything is desert for me. It just takes a while to find the first desert. But thanks for the higher view distance, it's a lot easier nowadays. A lot of things became easier over the years. When I started, I had to place every block, and we didn't even have crystals for charging up placements and stuff. So yeah, it's a nice thing to have crystal assisted placement now. We didn't even have a furnace when I started. And the item limit in the inventory was actually 32 and not 50. So yeah, a lot of nice things happened. And there will be a lot of other new stuff added to cyubeVR. Oha. What? I'm already streaming for an hour. Didn't even feel that long. Oh.
Sadly now I have to go and do some work, so have a good game and see you later.
Okay, see you later. Thanks for dropping by. Let's just load a bit more. So, let's go there. Okay, let's go there. It's like a kid in a toys shop. You can't decide where to go first. Oh, actually today I noticed that it's been almost 2 years since I last was in an electronics shop. Before the pandemic, I was just taking a stroll through the electronics shops to see if there are any nice...
I accidentally flew without a bucket. How did I manage to do that?
You had a green screen. I do it myself right now. When you're flying or falling down and you put your head into a stone, a wall, or if your screen just gets black, that happens sometimes while streaming, I don't know why, then your velocity will actually froze and then you can't fall down. So even if I activate my bucket, I can't go up or down anymore. So now I have to go to a place where I can teleport to the ground again to get down. So what happened to you? You probably fell down somewhere, or you were flying around, had a green screen, and then, yeah, you were stuck in no gravity. That's actually a bug. I reported it when I first discovered it. But yeah, I started to abuse this to build stuff. And I think Stonebrick Studios thinks that it's more or less an extension to the actually flying. So maybe he will remove it. I hope he will, because people can accidentally find this flying bug, and yeah, they can get pretty confused, and then they say the game is full of bugs, unplayable, and the game is bad, yada yada yada. And yeah, doesn't need to be this way. So I hope he will fix it someday. Will be bad for me, because then I have to build like everyone else. But yeah, that's actually a bug. You can actually still see the temple there and my little angel. Okay, let's go there so I can go down. Maybe I will explore by foot today and I can collect some rainbow flowers.
I think he said he was afraid to fix it cause it would make you upset since it's your favorite way to fly LUL.
Yeah, actually it's really nice to have your hands free so you can actually take nice screenshots without the bucket firefly effect. But actually, if you use the bucket right at night, it looks like they are actually really fireflies in the picture. So yeah, it's nice. But he can actually fix this. Because, yeah, at first I hated it, but then I was like, well, as long as I have to live with it, let's make the best out of it. So I just abused it. And yeah, maybe I will be upset for a few days. But yeah, now I can actually place with my left hand, so I can still fly with my right hand. So it's not that bad anymore. Before we had the radial menu, it was much harder to actually build something while still flying with the bucket. So now it's not really that much of a loss anymore. It's the end of the desert. We made it. So now I just need a mountain so that I can go down. Interesting. There are some stones that looks like... Ah, okay. It was just not fully loaded in high detail. Ah, there's a floating mountain. Let's go there. It's actually pretty nice to see so far. I'm too low. No. I can't reach it. I'm too short. Actually, I streamed cyubeVR last Saturday, and I complained that the hybrid movement is not really nice for me, because when I bend over, I walk backwards. And Stonepeak actually fixed it, and now I'm using the hybrid movement. Just because it's really nice. So now I can teleport back to the ground. And now I have physics again. Yay! I have gravity. I'm still flying. After, when I first used the bucket flying trick, it took me a while to get used to it, and I didn't really like to use it. But after some hours flying around, it became second nature, and now I sometimes don't even realize that I'm flying. On this altitude I can actually see the flowers, so maybe I can spot some rainbow flowers now. Or some blue flowers. Oh. Plenty of green. Oh, this is actually a pretty nice and flat area here. You see this? So from here, you actually do have a pretty nice and flat area where you can build something really nice. Not bad. I hit the deer in his Achilles heel. See? Right in his weak spot. Blue! I'm blue, da be dee da be die, da be dee da be die, da be dee da be die. It feels really nice to walk around after all the stress from work. Just relaxing here is nice. I actually have the chunk generation set to 35 chunks and not 20, what are the default. So I generate more worlds than usually. It takes a pretty high toll to my RAM and CPU. And streaming with two different streaming softwares at the same time also did use up a lot of resources, but my system is still managing pretty well, so that's okay. As long as I don't get any complaints from you, then it's okay for me. Oh? Oh? Ah, okay, I just thought it was sand. It was just not loaded. Magic stick. Ha. So if you see just some partial missing meshes, you just have to update the chunk. You can hit it with the stick, with a shovel, with a hammer, place a block, remove a flower. Anything that actually alters the chunk, and then the missing mesh gets updated again. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Some flowers. Flower. Yeah. So, come on. Strangely enough, I didn't find any rainbow flowers. Normally I had at least 2 or 3 by the time I'm in now. Well, now I'm back in it. Oh, huh? This mountain looks interesting. Then going all the way back home.
One of my viewers suggested the hill that I'm building on in the community would. When I flew up there were 3 rainbow flowers. That's when I knew it was meant to be my home.
Ha. Actually, I'm just going to where was it? Performance. So. I don't need focus warning. Are you a mermaid? Are you going to stream in the next few days in the community world? Because I want to see you build something. I'm so curious, I can't wait to join the world myself, so I just want to have a little sneak peek of what you're doing. Next week I have morning shift, so I can actually watch normal evening streams. Okay, autofocus actually does make a difference. It's not as smooth as normally. Okay, it's still okay for Twitch.
I think I will. I had some issues with performance earlier today. The Quest has issues with resolution in Steam VR. So as long as it lets me, I will stream it.
Nice. Lately I saw a lot of people on Reddit complain that Meta did something with the Quest updates so that it's even harder to be compatible with Steam VR. Actually, there was a new update for the Quest 2 that enabled some even better wireless connection to the PC or something. I didn't really read the update info, but it actually seemed pretty nice. But if they still manage to shut off all of the Steam VR content somehow, then it's not really that nice. I hope that Valve will release a nice new VR headset in the next 2 or 3 years. Maybe something like the headset that Sony announced for the PlayStation VR 2. Well, without the haptic feedback on the headset, I don't think it will feel that nice if your headset is vibrating.
I'm not sure if that's it. My headset had an update available, but I didn't download the update yet.
Yeah, the compatibility issue that I mentioned is not just with the latest update, it's actually something for almost half a year. Like 5 months ago, I saw a lot of posts on Reddit about this. There's a blue one. Ah. Jump. Yesterday I watched the stream of a 15 years old kid playing cyubeVR, and he actually also liked the game. It's always nice to see people who like the stuff that you like as well. Let's see if there's something else loading. Wait, no? So that's the mountain? Okay, that's interesting. Huh. Can I still see my home? I think yes. Well, let's go in this direction. Whee! Wow. Oh. I always get a weird feeling when I see the ground coming closer and closer. I don't need real life bungee jumping, I have cyubeVR. Come on. So.
LUL weak knees.
Let's go up. The kid from yesterday also teleported a lot because he thought that teleporting is faster than walking. In the earlier days of cyubeVR that actually was the case, but then Stonebrick actually implemented some kind of teleport cooldown to make the teleport distance the same as the walking speed distance. So if you teleport in short steps, you have almost no cooldown, but for further teleports you have a cooldown. Oh, look! I really love those natural holds. could be a gateway. And see, my first rainbow flowers. Ha. So now my steam is actually completed. There's no stream without at least one rainbow flower. It's so nice. I once almost fell asleep while recording a cyubeVR video. It was right after my night shift. I recorded the video. I was placing a lot of stones, and it was so relaxing that I just lost a blue flower. No, it was so relaxing that I almost fell asleep while standing and playing the game. I just noticed I was placing block, and then suddenly my brain just started to work again, and I was like, oh, what did I do? So yeah, cyubeVR is a really nice therapeutic VR experience. Maybe we could make it into a therapeutic session so that you can get it per prescription from the doctor.
Voxel autopilot.
This looks nice here. Boah, imagine having a house there. It is so cold in the summer. Around here is like 30 degrees Celsius, and down there in the pit you still have like
OMG.
5 degrees Celsius. Actually, I have some friends who live near Switzerland, and they live actually on the shadow side of the mountain.
This makes me realize I need to load more chunks in my world.
Just so awesome. Yeah, that's why I started to make exploration streams, just because you can find so many nice things. The world generation is really, really awesome. Looking in the void is actually not so impressive. So let's see, where should my home be? I think it's somewhere there. Just need to get a bit higher so that I can watch over this mountain range. Maybe after the desert temple I could make the Tower of Babel up to the highest point. Ah, there's still the floating tree. Yeah, my world is actually pretty broken. So maybe it's not the best world to showcase how awesome cyubeVR is, with stuff that is glitched far above the world height limit and my chunk mountains that I have. But I still like this world. Ah, there's my home base. There are my chunk mountains I was just talking about. And I can still see my angel there. That's interesting. So the angel is there. So this must be, for Twitch is there. It must be the temple. Interesting. But I'm really close to the edge of my view distance. The angel is almost not visible anymore. So now it should be about 5.7 kilometers. Nice. It's getting night. Pitch darkness. I don't know if you're interested in this, but the James Webb telescope actually managed to unfold its mirrors, and yeah, it all went well. And this little space telescope that costs a few $billion can actually work now. It just needs to reach its stationary orbit a couple of million miles away from Earth, and then it can make some really nice infrared pictures. Ah, now I can see the angel again. I can also see my watchtower. So this is still all visible from my starting point. Oh, the dunes actually looks nice. Let's get a bit more done here. I wonder what happens once my world reaches 100 gigabytes in file size. I actually managed to max out my view distance there, but yeah, that's only when I'm at one edge of my visible world. So if I want to have all the visible world from the center of my world, means my base, I still have to explore quite a lot. I can really see my temple. Nice. And it's not even a tall building. And I can see my tower. So yeah, building a huge watchtower like Ben does actually is useful because it can be used as a lighthouse to find your way back. Really, really awesome. Actually, exploring all of the world now is a bad idea because once we get new biomes, I have to actually walk even further just to find the biome. So, yeah. But I don't want to wait, I want to see my world now. It's actually cool that this island there is casting this shadow. Ooh, this looks nice. And desert again. This looks so cool. Now let's go there to fix the mesh. Oi. Ah, here's actually the edge between two different chunks. Hello.
Wish you a good night later, Chibi. Hope you enjoy the game and that you have a great weekend.
Yo. Have a good night. My weekend will be pretty nice, I think. I will sleep a lot tomorrow. And on Sunday I will visit my parents. So yeah, I will have a nice time. I hope you will also have a nice time. Maybe the snow piles up a bit more so you can build a snowman with your wife / girlfriend. Zack.
LUL.
Well then, bye, and thanks for dropping by. Ah, now my performance is a bit laggy. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't look that good. But yeah. Could be worse. I could run the game at default settings, then it wouldn't be that much performance intensive for me. But why should I do this? I'm at the edge of my performance because I can, so yeah. Ah, nice. Now let's go up there and see if we can spot a nice, promising spot that we can discover. Oh, my performance is actually really bad right now. Maybe I should just wait a few seconds so my system can actually regulate itself. Oh, I lost quite a lot of energy on my left controller. Maybe I should start heading back home in like 10 minutes. Because I still need like 20 minutes home. The system right now is really struggling. right after I started raising the system, it's getting bad. Same thing happened to me today. My supervisor was actually really glad that I'm such a good worker and that I almost mastered all of our printing machines after only 2 months. We have some co-workers, even with 7 years in the company, they still are not able to be half as efficient as I am. Which is actually strange, because after 7 years you should know the machines. But there are still people out there who learned the job because they didn't find anything decent. So they are just doing the job because it's the job and not because they want to. And I think motivation is a big part of how well you can perform in your job. It's always this way, because it's not just for the job, it's also for your hobbies. If you do it with passion, you want to do it and you do a good job. And if you do it because you're forced to do it, then your performance will be pretty worse than it could be. Back when I was still uploading Beat Saber videos daily, I some days had to force myself to play Beat Saber, and then it also took me like 5 or 6 tries to get a full combo on some expert maps. And sometimes I was really motivated, I just wanted to play Beat Saber, then I was able to make like 20 videos in one sitting. So motivation is a really big factor in how well you can perform. So I think I should head more in this direction. Just in case, I'm going up this mountain there, just to see if I can spot something. Oh, let's see. No. Actually, I can just check my stats. Oh, I'm not that far from the starting point. It's this way. I have 700,000 blocks mined, 130,000 placed, 82,000 crafted, and 42,000 mined. Ah! I can see my tower there. Couldn't take that long to get there. Let's see, we have it 5 minutes before 1 AM. Let's see if I can make it there in the next 5 minutes. No, it's pretty late already. I will play a bit Fate Grand Order. maybe watch 1 or 2 episodes of Doctor Who, and then it's almost morning. Let's see. Last Saturday, Saturday, I streamed cyubeVR. After that, I streamed Arizona Sunshine, and then I still watched like 4 episodes of Doctor Who, and then it was already Sunday morning, 8 AM, and I was like, okay, maybe you should go to bed. It didn't work that well. I slept for 3 hours, then I was awake and I couldn't fall asleep again. So yeah, I forced myself to sleep. That's something that I usually don't like to do. So at 6 PM I got in bed once more, and I was awake at 11 PM, and then I just decided to stay awake. I recorded my Wednesday cyubeVR video and watched more Doctor Who. It wasn't that bad. My performance at work was still good, and I slept pretty well on Monday evening. I think my brain is starting to shut down pretty soon. Here they are. No! My rainbow flowers! Give them back to me! Let's look at some nice screenshots. This is nice. This is really awesome. This is also really, really cool. Let's go back. I want to get my rainbow flowers. Rainbow! I said it before, but in Rune Factory 4 there is a NPC and a marriage candidate that you can take on quests. She is actually an artist. She is fighting with a giant brush. And she is also shouting rainbow every time she performs some kind of special move. So, come to daddy. Actually, talking about daddy, I cosplayed Big Daddy. Or better, the Project Delta from Bioshock 2. I made the whole helmet and the suit, and then I went on a convention with it. Because a friend of mine was playing as a little sister. We had a really nice group cosplay together. It was really nice. I hope that this whole pandemic stuff will be solved in the next few months so that I can actually go back to conventions. There are even some conventions now, but to be honest, I don't want to go there. I'm not afraid of getting sick or something. It's just that I think it's not necessary to go on conventions right now. Because, yeah, we are still living with the pandemic, and just going there and getting the virus, or whatever that could happen doesn't need to happen. So I think it's better to refrain from getting to some mass events just now and hope that we can actually get over this whole stuff pretty soon. Maybe in half a year or in 1 year, when we look at the recording of this stream, we will think, he said he wanted to end it, and 2 weeks later we fought the virus and now we are all immune against everything. We all live for 300 years now. A friend of mine actually was pretty much into all this, I call it sci-fi. He was on the ship that he thought that it is possible to live for 300 years, because as long as the brain is active we live, that's okay. And he said that it's in our DNA that we can actually live for about 300 years. Oh, I can see my temple! And that we only need to adjust our bodies so that we can actually accommodate the brain for 300 years. That's all nice and dandy and awesome, but to be honest, I don't want to live for 300 years. I'm okay with living my 80, 90 years. Even this is more than plenty, because I'm pretty sure that I will be pretty much dead by the age of 60. So yeah, having a defective body and still living for 20, 30 years, I don't think that's something that I want to do. I mean, when I'm older, I will use a VR headset, sitting on a nice chair, watching some VR videos, maybe playing some nice VR games in sit position. But if I can't recognize anything anymore and getting into a potato state, I don't want to become some kind of vegetable, to be honest. Or if I can't move my body anymore and I'm really dependent of the help of others, that's something that I don't want. If I can't care for myself anymore because of age, then it's not really what I want to do for 30 more years. I mean, it will not get better, that's for sure. But I'm still super awesome, young and full of motivation, and I still have so many years till I can get into retirement. So yeah, getting old is out of the question for me. Haha. My grandmother always said to me, "Boy, don't get old. Getting old is the worst you can do." Yeah, she's right. And because I will listen to my grandma, that means I will never get old. So I stay forever young. Well, it took me 10 minutes to reach my home base. Actually, we could calculate how fast we walk. Then we could actually calculate how long it will take to walk in a straight line to max out the view distance. And then we could actually calculate how long it will take to actually complete all of the view distance or all of the visible world. Oh, 20. 20 is nice. And 50 wet ones. That's okay. That's nice. Let me show you my hobby room. I still need to decorate, but here, this is actually my hobby room. Lots of bookshelves. A nice stereo. A nice chair to sit in. And a nice flat screen. Isn't this awesome? I like this room. Maybe I should make a screenshot. Oh. Yeah, SteamVR actually crashed because making a 16K screenshot after having some trouble with getting CubeVR to run, StreamVR just had a little oopsie. I got a message, oops, StreamVR found an error. You need to restart SteamVR. Last time this happened, I actually got like half a screenshot. I got a PNG that was half loaded. I couldn't even open the PNG. I just saw the thumbnail of it and it was half loaded. It was pretty strange. And that's why I think that the screenshot issue that some people have is actually something related to SteamVR. I just want to get back in the world so that I can say my goodbye for today. Doesn't want it to work, so yeah. Then I have to say my goodbye this way. So yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for dropping by. I hope you enjoyed today's stream. It was a pretty short one. I actually got all that I wanted to do. I wanted to complete the roof of my temple, or at least the first layer of the roof. And I found some nice new land. Ah, here we are. Just took a while. So I found some nice land. And I was able to find 20 rainbow flowers again. Ja, focus warning. So. Hey! I didn't move this. I didn't move the sand sack, and I most definitely never moved this barrel. Something really strange happened. Come on. That's really strange. The barrel yet now is... Who knows? It's really strange. So anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's stream. Please stay healthy. Bye!